A very experienced and indeed highly rated Sanderson. That's clipped off his pads by Malan, down towards fine leg as a chase towards just in front of the dugouts, and it will beat. They've got plenty of bowling and a stack of batting in their team.
Kimber is into Malan, who finally unleashes.
Sanderson here to short. That's gone away and it's gone past. One bounce four to the fielder.
As he runs into Malan. Goes down on one knee and wristily.
Sells a very straight approach. That's gone over the top from Darcy Short. There's no need to chase that. That'll go all the way for four. 2 or 3 bounces. Maybe a little bit of pressure being put on them. It's very short. It's going to be caught by Scrimshaw. Slower ball perhaps from Sales. And the first wicket for Northamptonshire in the last over of the power play. Felt a bit of a soft dismissal. And Scrimshaw.
Harrison to a reverse sweep from Scott. There was a fielder in the ring at that short third region.
In the power play, but having now switched ends, so from the Ashton Road end, that's very short and that's pulled for 6 into the partially constructed stand for the India match, and Liam Scott climbed into that. That was a drag down, and his eyes lit up and he got full.
Final ball of the second over is picked up, and that's gone a long way by Malan, almost clearing the temporary stand.
If that's the way he decides to play it, and it's gone fine and he'll get 4. Scott waits for Sales. That again's on the leg stump. That'll be 4 more. So he's gone leg stump to both right and left-handers here.
But the benefit for Gloucestershire here being they've got wickets in hand, and finally a full-pace delivery and it goes the distance. Malan brings up his 50 in his first appearance for Gloucestershire, raises the bat to the dugout and soaks in the applause from the crowd.
Willie again. Aerial from Malan. Is that big enough to go all the way? It is. Just Liam Scott waits for David Willie, goes down the ground. It's a flat hit and it's not stopped.
Supported the women's game so well on an international scale and domestically. Going for the big shot now is Scott. Fielder underneath it, takes the catch, simple. That pent-up frustration you feel for Scott, who is looking to go through the gears. Far too much height on it.
Nathan McSweeney with the catch. But a good stand.
Drive on the up to the fielder where you get the good cricket appraisal. Guided down towards deep third. Waits for Sales. And he's lofted this one high in the air. Fielder pedalling backwards, drops it. It was a complete miscalculation.
Sales to bowl his 4th over. That's pulled away and it will go for 6. Malan making up for 1 or 2 cheaper overs by starting this one with a clean hit away over mid-wicket. Hammond waits for Sales and he goes down the ground as well. That will be 6 more. Towards his own apartment, somewhere in that block, is Miles Hammond's own flat. So
they'll be looking at this performance from him now and going, well, we can trust that as this one goes high. Fielder positioning himself underneath it and the ball over the boundary rope. Hammond has been there catching. Little ramp over the keeper's head. It's going to move Malan into the 90s.
Scrimshaw to bowl it. And Hammond goes over the top and he'll pick up 4 from Scrimshaw. And they're going to try and run a single, which they do. Malan is limping a bit, but he's going to go off with 91 against his name. Williams, that familiar push off at the start of his run. And that's crashed away off the bottom of the bat. That will go away for 4 down through. He's moving more freely now than he was. Williams again. That's down the leg side. That will go, I think, all the way for 6. He's picked that up well as McSweeney. And he's cleared the road.
On the up, driving past the fielder who leaped to his right in the ring. It's going to trick away. Scott this time has picked up. And that will bring another boundary. Williams then 15 off his first over to an advancing McSweeney, he doesn't get all of it off the toe of the bat, but finds the gap, and you can see the encouragement. Both fielders out on the leg side, but he goes over the keeper. One bounce for McSweeney.
Device a moment ago. I'll come back to that in a minute. DeLange in, that's pulled away into the vacant space, and in fact it wouldn't have mattered if they'd been fielding on the boundary anyway. It's gone all the way for 6.
Vasconcelos then facing up to Scott, and gets that one over the inner ring, away for 4 runs. Off 36 balls before he was bowled by Ollie Price. This time goes over mid-off. It was full again from Scott. Pace taken off it. Crouch stance. It's a low full toss, hammered back past Scott. Almost wiping out in these middle overs. Will be crucial. Although on this occasion opens up the leg side. Maybe a few leftover chips. Picked up on the pull and perfectly bisecting the fielders on the boundary.
Here is Ahmed to bowl his second over. Pulled in the air by Vasconcelos. Is that going to drop safe? Hammond's underneath it. Oh, and he spilled it. Normally the safest of fielders in the deep. And Miles Hammond. Vasconcelos has hammered that high into the air. Hammond coming in. Has no doubt.
Ricardo Vasconcelos was caught by James Bracey.
It's a really good take from Bracey there, up to the stumps of the field spread.
That is short, and Willie's hooked that, and that's gone all the way for 6. Scott again steered, this time over the inner ring by McSweeney, who will go to his 50 off only 27 balls. And
50 for Nathan McSweeney.
Pushed up the...
Who in the end stood his ground. This time it's in the arc though, and that is big. All the way over the temporary stand, and it's bouncing towards the shed bar. That is a pretty big blow there.
That's probably the furthest the ball has been hit tonight by anybody. And DeLange to Willie. Oh, tennis ball bounce. He's got something on it, and it's gone over the top of DeLange to McSweeney again. That's forced very well, and that's one of the best shots of the night. Actually, that was
ICC T20 Women's World Cup. It would have gone for 6 on that occasion, but it might have gone for 6 now. That is big. Down the ground. You hear the slam into the pavilion as David Willey picks up his counterpart in the Gloucestershire team, captain on captain warfare, and in fact the ball's collided with the pavilion so much it's bounced back almost onto the pitch. Miles Hammond climbing over the white fencing below us. Just as Gloucestershire begin to piece together a few dot balls, then there's a well-timed boundary from the Steelbacks. This time short, flat, 6, and another.
Ahmed to David Willey. Tries to use his feet, and he's got that way over Jack Taylor. 2 bounces for 4. They've needed more than 184. Willey goes down the ground off Ahmed this time. That's 6 more into the sight screen.
The Steelbacks here will want to get this done as soon as they can, really, at this stage. And when they've had that bowl, some crucial overs at the end, but he's bowled a full toss. It's been picked up. Feel the tracking it backwards as it lands desperately.
From 8 straight wins. Willey goes aerial once more. Lofted away deep into the leg side. 6 more. It doesn't matter where the fielders are. If you hit the ball as cleanly as that. To Willey, can he finish it? Oh, he's sliced it straight up in the air, and James Bracey is going to take the catch. So Ahmed will get a second wicket, and Willey goes for 73. But he's got his team literally to the brink of victory, and there will not be a more muted celebration of a wicket.
With 2 runs required. Bowl short, wide, the ball's been lifted down towards the boundary. Display of placement, power from McSweeney, who finishes on 72, really sums up that performance. A short, wide ball from Gloucestershire, put away with absolute ease.